Hello everyone, welcome to the next class of market equilibrium under perfect competition. Today we are going to discuss about the three questions. In the next class remaining three, in the next class remaining three. So we are starting with the first question. Show the effect of increase or decrease in demand keeping supply constant or equilibrium pricing quantity. It means it arises two kinds of situation. One is increase in demand and the other situation is decrease in demand. We need to show two aspects, one is increase in demand, one is decrease in demand. So before that we need to prepare its basic model, that is basic diagram. Here I am writing on price, here I am writing on quantity demanded and quantity supplied. This is the supply curve that is upward sloping. This is the demand curve that is downward sloping. These both curves intersect at a point that is termed as E. This is the equilibrium quantity OQ and this is the equilibrium price OP. The case of increase in demand. This change was due to other factors, and when there was increase in the demand, DD curve shifts from DD to D1, D1, where the new equilibrium is formed, that is E1. Now at this situation, equilibrium price increases from OP to OP1 and equilibrium quantity increases from OP to OP1. So how to explain this situation? We need to explain the previous diagram, that is DD is the demand curve, SS is the supply curve. A is the point of equilibrium. OP is the equilibrium price. OQ is the equilibrium quantity. When demand curve shifts to the right due to other factors other than the price, it takes a rightward shift from DD to D1, D1. Where new equilibrium is formed, that is E1, at which equilibrium price increases from OP to OP1 and equilibrium quantity increases from OP to OQ1. In the same manner, we need to prepare the same diagram again, that is price, quantity demanded and quantity supplied. This is supply curve, this is demand curve, this is the point of equilibrium, this is equilibrium quantity and this is equilibrium price. This is the decrease in demand. Situation of decrease in demand means leftward shift from DD to D0, D0. This is a new point of equilibrium, that is D0. At which equilibrium price reduces from OP to OP0 and equilibrium quantity reduces from OP to OP0. In the same manner, we need to explain DD is the demand curve, SS is the supply curve, E is the point of equilibrium, OP is the equilibrium price, OQ is the equilibrium quantity. When demand curve shifts to the right, left due to other factors other than the price, it takes a leftward shift from DD to D0, D0, where new equilibrium is formed, that is E0, at which new equilibrium price is OP to OP0 and new equilibrium quantity is OQ to OQ0. In the last, we need to show effects, that is equilibrium price increases, equilibrium quantity increases. In the same manner, equilibrium price reduces, equilibrium quantity also reduces. Now the next question. Show the effect of increase or decrease in demand keeping supply perfectly elastic. Perfectly elastic means result is infinite. Result is infinite. Result is infinite means there was no change in the price. So we need to explain the two situations. One is increase in demand, one is decrease in demand. So before starting this, we need to understand about the diagram of the supply curve. In this situation, diagram of supply curve is this, because supply curve is perfectly elastic. This is DD demand curve. This is the point of equilibrium, this is equilibrium price and this is equilibrium quantity. Now we need to explain the situation when demand curve shifts to the right, that is from DD to D1, D1, at which new equilibrium is formed, that is E1, at which equilibrium price remains constant and equilibrium quantity increases from OQ to OQ1. In the same manner, we need to elaborate other situation, that is decrease in demand. Decrease in demand means demand को decrease करके दिखाना है. So we need to prepare its base model. This is the supply curve. This is the demand curve. This is point of equilibrium. This is equilibrium quantity. And this is equilibrium price. When demand curve shifts to the left, this is new point E0, at which equilibrium quantity reduces from OQ to OQ0. Now we need to show its effects. Price constant, quantity increases, equilibrium price, equilibrium quantity. Here equilibrium price constant, equilibrium quantity reduces. Now the next situation. Show the effect of increase or decrease in demand keeping supply perfectly inelastic. In the same manner, we need to explain two situations. One is increase in demand and one is decrease in demand. So before starting this, x-axis, point of origin y-axis, price, QD and QS. So before starting this, we need to explain the diagram of SS. This is the demand curve BD, at which new equilibrium is formed, that is P. This is the equilibrium price, this is the equilibrium quantity. When demand curve shifts to the right, this is the new point. E1, D1, D1. This is the situation at which price increases and quantity remains constant. In the same manner, we need to explain other situation. Price, QD and QS. This is the supply curve. This is demand curve. This is point of equilibrium. This is equilibrium price and this is equilibrium quantity. When demand decreases from BD to D0, D0, this is a new point, that is equilibrium price reduces from OP to OP0. These were the three questions that we have done, that is changes in demand on equilibrium situations, that is one constant, but in one situation supply is constant, in one situation supply is perfectly elastic, and in the last situation supply is perfectly inelastic. Remaining will continue in the next class. Thank you.